There comes a moment when everything flips. When those who looked down on you begin to look up at you. They treated you like you were nothing. They dismissed your worth, your voice, your vision. They saw others as more deserving, more capable, more fit for greatness. You were the afterthought, but hear this, their regret is coming. You've walked through rooms where your name wasn't mentioned. You've sat at tables where your presence was ignored. You've been bypassed, overlooked, and rejected, but not forgotten by God. They didn't see it, but heaven did. While they were busy measuring you with their limited perception, divine hands were sculpting your legacy. It's painful when they choose everyone else, when collaborations go to the louder ones, the flashier ones, the ones who play the part but lack the heart. You, however, kept going, quietly, faithfully, and because of that, you're about to walk into something they never saw coming. Some pretended to support you, but you saw the truth in their silence, in their absence when you needed them most. They weren't celebrating you, they were tolerating you. But that's all right. They didn't need to see your worth. You were born to reveal it. The ones who said you didn't have what it takes are about to eat those words, because the very thing you've been fighting for, the dream, the opportunity, the breakthrough, is getting ready to manifest. And it will look sudden to them, but you know it's been a long time coming. When your win comes, it will look like a miracle, but you'll know it was built on sleepless nights, lonely days, and relentless hope. They'll call it luck, but you'll call it sowing and reaping. They'll wonder how you did it, but you'll know you never gave up. And when it happens, they'll want in. They'll call, message, extend their hand. But many of them had their chance. They had access when it wasn't trendy. They could have partnered with you before the success, but they missed their moment. Too late will be their cry. Let them look down on you. Let them misjudge you. That's their limitation, not yours, because the glory on your life is not man-made. It's God-ordained. And what God has aligned, no man can unseat. You've seen more losses than wins lately. You've asked, why not me? And honestly, you've considered quitting. You've entertained the thought of giving it all up. But something in you knows it's not over. Something in you refuses to break. You're too far along to turn back now. You've invested too much. You've cried too many tears. You've grown too strong. You didn't come this far just to come this far. Keep pressing. Keep believing. You're closer than you think. Don't allow one more failure to convince you that you're finished. That failure is fertilizer. It's growing something powerful in you. Even your setbacks are setting you up. Every delay, every rejection, every closed door is part of the story that's about to make sense. Remember, it's not about the first laugh. It's about the last one. They laughed when you started. They mocked your ideas. They called you naive. But you stayed grounded. You stayed faithful. And now the laughter is fading, and your victory is rising. Let me remind you, you are not just dreaming big, you are being prepared for something massive. And your preparation season has been private, but your promotion will be public. They will watch what they doubted come to life. Some people thought you were buried, but they didn't realize you were planted. And now you're breaking through the surface. You're not done, you're just getting started. Your roots run deep and your fruit will be undeniable. What they thought was your end was actually your beginning. When they closed doors, new ones opened. When they counted you out, God was counting you in. The detours only led you to greater destinations. You've been patient, and that patience is about to pay off. You've been faithful with little. Now get ready for the overflow. The blessing that's coming cannot be stolen, delayed, or destroyed. It has your name on it. The fake ones will try to circle back, but discernment will protect you. God will show you who's real, because this next season requires solid souls around you, people who see your value without needing a spotlight to do it. A storm may be hitting your life, but peace is on the way. Answers are coming. Creative inspiration is flowing. Alignment is near. What you've been seeking is also seeking you. You will know what to do. And when you do, it'll take off. Don't think small. Don't shrink to fit in places you've outgrown. Stretch your vision, expand your faith. What you want is already on its way. And when it arrives, they'll know they misjudged a champion. You're not behind, you're being aligned. And the ones who underestimated you, let them regret it, let them watch you soar. Because you were chosen, appointed, and anointed for this moment. This is your season, this is your rise, this is your win. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for never forgetting my name, even when it felt like the world had moved on without me. When others overlooked, dismissed, or counted me out, you remembered, you saw me, you called me worthy. Thank you for the strength you poured into me when mockery echoed louder than support. When betrayal stung and rejection cut deep, you were my quiet courage, reminding me that what they said didn't define who I am. Even in moments when I felt like giving up, when the road grew heavy and the journey lonely, you whispered life back into my soul. You reminded me that my worth is not attached to applause, but anchored in your love. Lord, align me with every blessing you've written with my name on it. Let nothing destined for me pass me by. I stand in agreement with your plan, even when I don't fully understand it yet. Open my eyes to see through charm and empty words. Give me the discernment to know what's real, and the courage to release what no longer nourishes my spirit. Teach me to value alignment over attachment. I receive divine clarity in this season. I welcome the wisdom that transcends logic and the strategy that flows not from fear, but from faith. Prepare me for the next level, not just in opportunity, but in mindset and maturity. Let those who tried to silence or bury me witness the harvest you've been cultivating in secret. May their disbelief turn to awe, not out of vengeance, but as evidence that your hand is on my life. Make my journey a living testimony that no rumor, rejection, or resistance can override your will. I trust that your voice speaks louder than their doubts. Cover me in favor that confuses the enemy. Shield my purpose from sabotage and elevate me when the time is right, not by force but by divine orchestration. I speak this in faith. I am chosen, I am called, I am advancing by your grace and for your glory. Amen.